Now, are there certain black people that just don't like us because we're white?
My undergrad degree is in biology pre-med, and so I'm going to answer this from a scientific standpoint. You should look up the term epigenetics. Evolution requires you to recognize a repeated threat to your life in order to survive. And no, this is not just some shit I feel strongly about. This is not an opinion. This is fact-based, evidence-based, researched data. Hold on a second. So one of the more popular experiments that was done on this was done with mice. What they did was take a cage full of male mice and they blew the scent of cherry blossoms into the cage. And then while they blew the scent of cherry blossoms into the cage, they also shocked the mice. So now the mice, their brain would associate shock with the smell of cherry blossoms. Then they sent those male mice off to mate with female mice that had not been exposed to the electroshock. And then their progeny, when cherry blossom scent was blown into their cages, reacted as though they had been shocked, even though they had not been exposed to an electroshock. And here in the article, it talks about that, about how your DNA doesn't change, but certain signals on certain genes, those things change due to the environment you've been living in and due to the trauma that your ancestors passed down. So it will affect how you react when you are exposed to those repeated threats. This is for American Black people, okay? So American Black people were exposed to the traumas of slavery all that time, then exposed to the trauma of segregation, Jim Crow laws all this time, and are still to this day exposed to more racial traumas. Like we've always said, the police brutality is not new, only the camera phones are, sweetheart. So you tell me what you think. Is it that they don't like you, or is it a survival mechanism? Now, please don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying this to excuse bigotry from Black people towards other racial groups, because we are all called to evolve past our traumas, right? However, I am saying it's way deeper than somebody not liking you. And at the end of the day, we didn't start the fire, baby.